The next topic in this chapter is your indifference curve. You have to find out the indifference curve and budget line. In order to understand the consumer equilibrium in case of ordinal analysis, we need to understand these both. In this video, I will be covering all the aspects of indifference curve. So, before learning what is indifference curve, let us understand what is indifference set. See, there is combinations A, B, C, and D, and these are apples and oranges. You have a constant income, and the price of the apple and oranges is also given to you. In this case, what you do is you buy 1 apple, 10 oranges, or you can buy 2 apples, 7 oranges, or you can buy 3 apple, 5 oranges, or you can buy 4 apple and 4 oranges. See. These are the 4 different situations, combinations that you can buy. Now let me tell you the satisfaction which you get from all these combinations is same. That is the satisfaction from combination A is equal to satisfaction from combination B, C and D. At either the consumer choose A option or B or C or D, the consumer will get equal level of satisfaction from all these combinations. So a consumer can choose either one of them and he will be getting the same level of satisfaction. So what is indifference set? This table what we have made is your indifference set. It is a set of combinations of 2 commodities. That is, in this we have taken apple and oranges, of 2 commodities which offer a consumer the same level of satisfaction. So, the consumer is indifferent between the combination. It's upon his wish which combination he wants to choose, but the satisfaction which he will get, that will be the same, right? These are the different sets. So our main objective is, from these sets, what is that combination that gives the equilibrium to the consumer? Right, these sets give the equal level of satisfaction, but from these combinations we have to find that combination at which the consumer is at its equilibrium. So this is our work which we have to do in order to calculate the consumer equilibrium. So in different set, we have understood what is in different set. So this is the set of A, B, C and D combinations. In these combinations, the consumer is getting same level of satisfaction, so he can choose either of them, right? So this is the indifferent set. Now let us understand what is indifference curve. This is the table we did, right? So this is the indifference set. When you plot this table on graph, or you give it a diagrammatic representation, Here we can take your apples or good eggs. Here oranges, that is good Y, right? So we can take on the scale of 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. On this we can take on the scale of 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. If he buys 1 apple, he buys 10 oranges. If he has to buy 2 apples, he buys 7 oranges. For 3, 5. And for 4, 5. So you get an indifference curve. I'm not getting the exact shape just because of my free hand. Do it perfectly, you'll get a convex shape. Right? So this is your indifference curve. So a curve which is a diagrammatic presentation of an indifference set. It shows different combinations of two commodities like apple and oranges between which a consumer is indifferent. Each combination offers him the same level of satisfaction. So this is A combination, this is B, this is C, this is D. So this on this indifference curve there are other combinations also. So on this indifference curve, whatever the points you will get, so the consumer is at the same level of satisfaction at the points on this indifference curve. So this is your indifference curve. Now let us understand what is indifference map. See, the various set of indifference curve makes your indifference map. This is your indifference curve, let's say IC1. This is your indifference curve to IC2. This is your indifference curve, say IC3. So on the graph, what you did is you plotted 3 indifference curves, right? So the group of indifference curve or the set of different indifference curves makes the indifference map. So indifference map refers to the set of indifference curves IC1, IC2, IC3. Higher the indifference curve, more is the satisfaction. At this point, the satisfaction is less. At this point, the satisfaction is more. At this point, the satisfaction is highest. So, higher the IC curve, more is the utility. Or you can say the satisfaction. Right? Now you have to study the properties of indifference curve. Let's make an indifference curve and we will take out the properties from itself. This is good X, this is good Y. Okay, so let's make an indifference curve. This is how we make an indifference curve. Right? So the first property we derived from IC curve is downward sloping. It is downward sloping, right? So IC curve is downward sloping. The second property we have is IC curve is convex to the origin. This is the origin. So the IC curve, the direction of IC curve is convex to the origin. Third property we have is higher the IC curve, higher will be the satisfaction. We did it in the indifference map. So this is the third property. Why the IC curve is convex to origin? Due to the marginal rate of substitution. This we will study in the next video what is marginal rate of substitution. But here in brief I will tell you why it is convex to the origin. See, for every extra commodity of good X, you have to sacrifice more of good Y. And see, when you were buying 1 apple, 10 oranges, and then you buy 2 apples, 7 oranges, then you buy 3 apples, 5 oranges, then you buy 4 apples, right, 4 oranges. So, when you are increasing the consumption of good X, you have to sacrifice the good Y. This is the reason the IC curve is convex to the origin, and this is due to the marginal rate of substitution. This we will be understanding in our next video. I hope you liked the video. Do download Scholars Learning app and enjoy the learning experience.